let's now focus on one specific company that's clearly been in the news with regard to specific launches that it has made. Oberoi Realty there, the counter up a little less than 1%, and we've got the management with us to talk about specifically two launches that the company has made, foraying into central suburbs of Mumbai with two launches. It has launched the Eternia and the Enigma, which is two projects, and these are twin developments at Mulund in Mumbai. The projects are located on the arterial LBS road. We spoke earlier with the management on its plans going forward, and specifically talking about these launches. Vikas Oberoi joins us now to talk more about it. Mr. Oberoi, is the launch a deviation from the company's past strategies and now looking at central suburbs now?
Oh, well, not much of a deviation. I mean, there's a lot of learning that's gone into Eternia and Enigma from our earlier projects, which is obvious. So that's about it. Other than that, I mean, everything else that they see, our company being committed to will obviously be there in Enigma and Eternia also.
Okay, so are you betting big on this market right now?
Well, this property was obviously bought, a while ago, but, in the past few years, if you see, the infrastructure in the central suburbs has really picked up. We have the Eastern Freeway, which connects this part of central suburbs to the city, and also to the new airport that's being planned, and New Mumbai, Navi Mumbai. So I think it just so happened that all these things have fallen in place at the right time for us.
All right, could you share with us a little more details about the product offering that you have with regard to those twin launches, Eternia and Enigma? Share with us a little more details of the product offering that you're going to put in place.
Well, we've got two configurations of 3-bedroom hall in one property, which is like a compact 3-bedroom and a premium 3-bedroom, and the other one has a luxury 3-bed and a luxury 4-bedroom. So these are the configurations that we are really looking at.
Okay, but there's also a lot of talk about the kind of high level of unsold inventory in Mumbai. Now, given that trend that we're seeing, given the slowdown in the real estate market, don't you think launching a luxury project at this stage is a bit of a risk?
Well, for us as a company, what we thought was that we will provide the best quality to even a smaller apartment. So you don't really get anything different when it comes to the rest of the amenities. As far as the size goes, you either buy a smaller house or a bigger house. That's about it. It all goes by your budget. But the other overall feel, fixtures, the product will virtually be the same.
All right, Vikas, we've seen you, of course, coming ahead with these two launches, but do we see this particular calendar year being a busy one for Oberoi Realty, given the fact that you've planned as many as 4 new launches and specifically focusing on the Mumbai micro markets?
Yes, 2015 will be a busier year than the 2014 for sure, because, like I said, that we are launching Mulund now, then we will launch Borivali. We already have Worli, and if you really see, they're very interestingly placed. They're all, they don't compete with each other. One is in the central suburbs, the other one is in the western, and one is in the city. So I feel that company will really benefit out of this so-called default strategy, I would say.
All right, a default strategy there. But share with us a little more detail of the kind of projects that you're planning to launch in this calendar year. What are the projects that are there in the pipeline? Do you see them completing on time? Because that, completion schedules continue to be a big worry with regard to most developers.
Well, if you really see, all our projects get delivered pretty much in time, and we do end up giving a product that most of the customers or all our customers are really happy about, and that's why we have such a strong customer base, both from they buying again from us or giving very strong referrals to people who have already strong referrals to people who want to buy. So that's like really our strength, and we are confident this will go well.
So far, you're obviously focusing on the luxury segment, but any plans of focusing on the mid-housing segment, the low-cost housing segment? Because the government particularly has been focusing a lot on it. You've got the central bank focusing on it. And so given the big policy push in this space, do you see yourselves shifting your strategy slightly to that space at all or not?
We as a company fancy that idea a lot, and I feel there is a lot that can be done. But for that, I think one requires a larger landmass, and the government probably will need to build infrastructure in places where land prices have already not gone up. So the first input in any housing is the land cost, because construction cost can be you can build as cheap as 1200 rupees a square foot also, but if your land price is like in Mumbai, you don't have any land which is less than 4,000 rupees a square foot. So it becomes difficult to sell this thing unless a larger land parcel is available to a developer. He is not in a position to give. So this is, I would say, some sort of a public-private partnership kind of thing, which government should bring in large land parcels, and developers bring in their expertise. I think this can really be achieved, and we as a company would be very interested.
Right, Vikas, last question before we let you go, and that's clearly a question we would have to ask every developer at this stage. A rate cut. How much do you think a rate cut can help your sales, help boost sales in 2015? Are you really banking on the rate cut coming sooner rather than later?
I think it makes a psychological impact. 100 basis point for an end user, if you really stack up over time, doesn't really mean a lot. It's still very high, but it does psychologically impact a buyer. And I think it's a positive for any industry.
All right, Vikas Oberoi there of Oberoi Realty talking to NDTV Profit there about their new project launch and about the other projects going forward. The stock currently up a little over 0.5%. We slip into a quick break on the other side on our special Rebooting India segment.